Good evening, good evening, good evening, and oh bloody hell, what happened there? Good evening, and welcome to the laggiest show on the internet at the moment. How you doing? Hope you're well. Oh my god, this is terrible, isn't it? Right, let's get rid of all the unnecessary stuff then. Let's dock, okay. For chat. I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, man. You know what? I'm not the only one who's been suffering with latency issues online. There's a lot of people who are having issues with it. Who knows what's going on? But anyways, I hope you can hear me fine. I hope you're all doing well. And I hope you can see me as well. Yeah, you know what? He's right, you know. I arrived precisely when I mean to. So I'm not a wizard or anything, but there we go. What is going on? What can I hear? Well, something's going all skew iffy in the background. There we go. It was the playback. Alright. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that. And hopefully that sorts something out. And I'm going to minimize that. Alright. So there we go. How you doing, yo? Let's just move that camera out of the way. I can't see the chat. It's literally just hanging by the cable. Who cares? You know what? This is a bargain bucket show, and there you go. That's how we roll, right? Anyways, I hope you're all well. Welcome to the Hobby Corner with your host, me, Kev. Tonight we are finding out the ultimate champion of season 2 of the KFC. For those who don't know, who are new, the KFC is our monthly painting challenge that we set up on our Discord. It's just basically a different theme each month. We choose the best of the bunch, and it is always quite tough. And then whoever has won over those months, and you know, there's no limit to how many times you can win. But just out of pure sportsmanship, a lot of previous winners duck out and don't enter going forward, just to let other people have a go. But what I do is, for the final month of that season, I get all of those winners to duke it out in a final paint off, and they get to win some cool prizes and be labelled as the ultimate KFC champion of season 2. How cool is that? So I want to say a big thank you before we get started. So it's not sponsored or anything, so don't worry about that. But I do want to say a big thank you to Element Games for giving me the voucher. I've had it for a little while now, because you know the first season was quite long, and Waylander passed on it, so that can make things interesting for this season. So big thank you to Waylander Wandering as well. But it's a £20 gift voucher that you can spend at Element Games on whatever you like. We also have a I'm forgetting my own prizes. That's jokes, isn't it? We also have an amazing paint over that's been donated by Artists Empire. If you haven't checked them out, they're on Twitter, they're on Instagram. They take photos of your miniatures and turn it into amazing cinematic works of art with like this awesome technical digital painting over sort of thing. So it's more 3D. There's elements going on, there's bits and pieces moving. It's really, really rad. So well worth checking it out. I did ask if he could come on tonight, but he's on his way to a gaming convention as we speak. And of course, he's across the pond, so time differences. But he sends his regards and he says good luck to those who have entered. And then finally, the coveted souvenir t-shirt is one of a kind, print on demand. You can't get it anywhere else, and it's straight out of my own bloody pocket. So, you know, there you go. It's gold. It's worth its weight in gold. So I hope you're excited. Now, normally I would have this bit at the end, but I'm bringing it earlier. So we're gonna have a look at the KFC finalists entries at 9:30, because we got two young entries. Yeah, that's right. We got two younger folks in the audience who entered, and of course they got a very early start in the morning, and they've been very busy helping their dad out, sorting stuff out. So they're probably almost falling asleep right now. So in that regards, I'm going to have a quick hello to everybody in the chat. Starting with Debbie, nice and early. Hope you're well. How was the little one's birthday last weekend? Hope all had a good time. Sure, they had a good time, and then they started being rascals near the end. But it was all a blur, but it went down okay, and yeah, everyone had a good time. So there we go. Hey, Tabletop Ready Minis. Hope you're all right, Mark. Bill, okay. Waylander's wondering how you doing, man. We've got Andrew. How you doing, man? He says I enjoy KFC, the monthly one and the food one. Ah, sweet man. We got Gina. How you doing? Hope you're well. What else we got? Adam in the chat. Adam Dodge. Hope you're good. We've got War Daddy Miniatures as well. Hope you are well. We've even got Ravens Rook. How you doing, mate? Glad you could stay awake to join us. Yeah, you old git. And everyone just saying how I'm late for my thing. I wasn't late. The show starts from 9. From 9. Yeah, it doesn't start bang on the dot at 9. It's from 9. So there you go. Anyways, they're both still awake. Oh, hello, boys. So, that's a shame, Gina. But, you know, there's always next season. So, before we get into it, a few caveats. I do want to say that season 3 has now started. We will be covering the entries for that later on in the show. I'm going to go back to the 12-month format. The only reason why season 2 was shorter was because and Bill was actually quite smart about this. The season 1, it had its final in December, and everyone's getting ready and geared up for Christmas, and everyone was busy. So to shift that around the year a bit, I did a short 6-month season, and then I'm going to go back to the 12-month thing, and hopefully we'll get more people involved, and it'll be more exciting, and I'll have more time to save up. So with that in mind, also, I want to say one more thing. I do have stickers ready to go. I'm just waiting for the AdSense to come through at the end of the month, and then I'm going to click order, and then I'm going to send all of the participants a sticker to say, you know, I was part of season 2, essentially. So everyone's going to have a little something for this. So I don't want anyone to feel like just because they didn't win first place, they haven't achieved anything. Because 1, you painted stuff, so that's awesome. 2, I'm sure you had good fun painting it and you got something nice to show off at the end. 3, a bit of healthy competition can really pull out the best in you. And 4, you get a sticker. So there we go. All right. So, let's bring this up because there was right. So I want to show you, boy, what we're looking at. Sign up or sign in? I want to sign in. By the way, the new Twitter logo is going to take some getting used to, isn't it? It's a bit weird. That one. Confirm. Will it log me in? Huzzah. Alright. Will it let me switch profiles like my mobile does? Or do I have to try and remember the bloody... I'm gonna have to try and bloody remember it. Okay. Forget that noise. Let's get on to Instagram. I just want to show you the kind of work that this dude does. And then I want to show you the t-shirt as well. I do apologize about how choppy this is. The laptop has seen better days for sure. It's on its last legs. So there we go. Ugh. That didn't work. Ooh. There we go. That's got to work. That didn't work. Why didn't it work? You know what? It's annoying because like you get so used to just opening the app and then like it works. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to do this old school, dumbed down, silly bugger's way. No, not like that. Let's hook the camera up and I'll show you on the blooming camera what I'm talking about. Alright, so smooth pro work as always. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Bye. Bye, little dude. Here we go. Oh my god, laggy McGee right here. Okay, so this is what this guy does. So he's taken a picture that someone sent him of a Titan and he's jazzed it up. That's that Mechanicum dude on horse. Again, another Titan. Well, it's a knight really, but you know, that's a cool mini as well. And then let's see. See if there's a moving one he's done. But again, I mean, these don't even look like they're pictures or miniatures, you know? They look like digital works of art. It's amazing. So, as long as you get a dynamic sort of pose on it. There we go. See, again, you wouldn't think that was a picture of a painted miniature, would you? I I know he's done some moving ones before. I just can't. It's been a while. Highlights. Let's have a look at highlights. I don't really use Twitter, so I don't really know how it works, to be honest. But anyway, you get the idea, yeah? Hey, Mr. Fish, how you doing? Have you got a price roughly for PC laptop? That'd be ideal for doing the show. Between 600 and 800, really. It depends on the longevity that I want from it. I'll go 600 in a tight spot, 800 just for that little bit extra on the graphics card. But you know, it's something that I have to work towards. So, and it's gonna be interesting because, you know, being made redundant and all that. So what's this? I think we need to go fund Kev a new PC. I mean, I think you lot are generous enough, right? Between the memberships and the donations that you lot do, like, you to be honest, you're more than generous. Though I will say, in the future, if you want more of your donation to go towards me, super chats are really cool, but they take a third out of it. So say you dropped 30 quid, I'd only get 20 out of it after they take their slice. So it is worth sending it through Buy Me a Coffee, because they only take just a small fee. They don't take a percentage. Or send it to me in the post. Right. Is that notepad? What note? Oh. Yeah, you know what? What I was looking at, there's this modelling thing, right? And I was for a laugh. You know what? I searched the dumbest shit, right? But for a laugh, I thought, okay, I'll have a look at the website and see how much I could charge for pictures of my feet. You know, gotta do research if I get caught in tight spaces. You know, I was thinking, you know, maybe get a pedicure, get some nail polish on there, wax the hairs. You know, I gotta have my options open. You know, so I'm just gonna Kev scrolls through his history. Very aware of my children's steps. So anyways, so there you go. That's that. Now, I'll show you the design of the t-shirt. I can actually do this, hopefully, on the browser, and it will work without things crashing. Get 800 quid one for 500. Yeah, but that's old stock then, isn't it? No, I know what you mean. To be honest, I don't put too much faith in Black Friday deals, because a lot of the time it is stuff that goes on deal normally and is already, you know, on its way out, sort of thing. It's like, and I want to get something that long. Like this laptop, for example, it was 850 when I got it. I've had it for a decade. It's lasted that good. So, you know, the fact that it is struggling now, it's maxed out on RAM. It's got 16 gig of RAM in it. But of course the graphics card is inbuilt, so you can't do anything about that. So it's getting old, and of course, you know, with the software updates, it slows everything down. We already know this. So yeah, It's just showing its age. Is that his OnlyFans domain or is that... it's where I go for pre-built. Normally just build my own. Yeah, I know. My uncle is into building desktop PCs, and like he is purely for gaming on high-end games. So he'll be the one to sort of go to for that, because he knows where to get it all for a good price. I'm the man. Listen to go. Methinks he doth protest too much. All right. Okay, let's go to... Now I'm just loading up Teespring. I'll show you the t-shirt that the winner will be getting. And like I said, it's a one-of-a-kind, created exclusively for listings. Right. No, not edits, design, or details. I just want to see it. Open image, a new tab. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And it's tiny. Fuck's sake. Sorry. There we go. Alright, so it's a blurred picture. This is terrible. But, there you go. Yeah. There you go. So that's an example. Season 2 champion. There you go. Lovely, commemorative, one-of-a-kind t-shirt. There you go. At 1,200 quid for half price. Not bad. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. Oh my god, mate. Like, the CPU is running at 80%. I've never had it this bad before. I have no idea what is throwing it off, because it's got to be an update that's recently gone on, because up until a couple of months ago, it was sitting below 50% comfortably. Mark, behave. The fact the image hasn't moved in a few mins, I'd go for the Black Friday deal. So there you go. That's the t-shirt. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tweak the design. So it says KFC champion, and I'm going to have that printed out in stickers. So everybody gets a sticker. But I just have to wait for the AdSense to come in. Poof. Oop, no, not that one. You know what happened? The window capture put itself inside of... There we go. There we go. It was being naughty. Alright, so, with that done and dusted, shall we actually get on with it? Like, I think I've waffled on enough. So, let's just do... Alright. Yep, everything's in place. Alright, let's hope it doesn't crash. Oh, that was bloody awful, wasn't it? That was disgusting. Oh, mate. Alright. You know what, right? I downloaded the theme tune to Blankety Blank, right? And I was gonna, like, you know, do memes of the week over it. I don't think this is gonna survive if I try that, so I'm gonna just forget it. Right. So, anyways, let me end the poll as well, because I think we've established that you all like KFC. 12 votes. Wow. Don't forget to like the video as well. Hey Adam, I hope each of your kid is watching this on their own account, on their own devices. Like, that's instantly tripled the viewership for me. Anyways. Right, so to start off, we got Ed's Art and Mini. So he's on a night shift tonight, so he's not able to join us. But this is the miniature he's submitted. Pre-paint. This was an Elf Ranger from the Line Tower. Very cool. Does it go direct to you after tax, etc.? No, see, if you buy merch, say for example a t-shirt is 20 quid, I'll get like 3 quid of that because it costs so much, and I refuse to charge anyone 30 or 40 quid for a t-shirt, you know what I mean? So they say, okay, in order to make a profit you have to have it at least this much, but you can set the price at how much you want. But the problem with that is you don't want to, like, I just got the merch there so that everyone can have a piece of memorabilia, essentially. It's not really there to make money. At least it's working now. Yeah. So that's that. Now Mr. Dodge, he primed this lot. This is a whole box set, so it all came together and he was submitting it as a force. And again, remember, the final was an open competition, so you could literally enter with anything. There was no limit to how big or small your entry was. That's what she said. So there you go. And he already got a start there. Mr. Bunker said he was, I don't know if he was gonna, yeah, I think that was gonna be his entry, wasn't it? I'm not sure. Downloaded from LimeWire and gave his laptop. Behave yourself. So right, so there we go. Mr. Fish didn't know which one he was going to do, but he didn't finish in the end, so that was a shame, because I was looking forward to him doing his first non-orc stuff, so that would have been great. I'm not sure if this was going to be his entry instead. I don't know. Mr. Bunker, you're very confusing. Hey, Void Captain, how you doing, man? Hope you're good. Right, so we actually got another entry here. This is from Cameron. So I like the position of the head, by the way. You stuck it up there rather than down there, and I think it actually gives it a nice new look. So that's pretty cool. And I can't remember what his blooming name is. Some wizardy Necron thing. I've got it here somewhere. Where are you? Okay, apparently I don't. I think I might have popped in a box. I did actually. I popped in a box. But anyway, I know what it is. It's a cool floaty thing. And you forgot to take a picture of the thing before, but you know what? I believe him. So let's just have a look at the entries, shall we? So to start off, we got Ed. So as you can see here, he's got a beautiful blend of colours. Nice natural colours going on there. Nice added bit of foliage going on. The bark looks awesome. And it blends nicely with the colours he's chosen on this miniature. But at the same time, the miniature stands out, you know, so it's still the focal point. It's not lost amongst the base. And like you can see, because look, the fur is that earthy brown, like the earth below it, and then the cloak is that nice leafy green, like the leaves above it. So it's got that nice effect going on there. A little bit of non-metallic metal on the blades, and yeah, looks really nice. There's a little critter there as well. I really like it. He's got a nice bit of blending going on that cloak as well. But even though there's a lot of texture on the base, it's not too busy. You know, it doesn't take too much away from the miniature itself. So it is really nice. It's even got a bit of shading going on there on the branch as well. So that's really nice, right? But I'm on my phone, and you're also on the TV via the PlayStation. Sweet. No worries, Mr. Fish. You don't know what I'm looking at. I know what it is. I know its name. It's in there. It's put away. It's compartmentalized. So I apologize. So we got Harry's entry. So 8-year-old Harry. And I mean, if you go for like, he's just spent way too much time on the battlefield. You've nailed it, dude. I mean, like, you got the colors in the right places. It looks really, really cool. The base is fantastic as well. You got a nice, neat rim, which is very important, by the way. But overall, yeah, it's a fantastic miniature, and it really does look like he's just had way too much time on the battlefield. He needs to go and get himself some R&R. He's even got a transfer on there as well. I mean, that's banging, right? I've only just recently started messing with transfers, because like I tried once when I was about his age. Thought it was naff and left it. You know? So this is really cool, man. And I know you were panicking about time, so the fact that you got it done in such a quick amount of time, you did really well, dude. And now you're internet famous, so there you go. And here's Cameron. So he got it for his 10th birthday last week, so happy belated birthday. And look at that. That's pretty cool, right? Eh? That is pretty cool. Again, you got the colours in the right places. It looks really nice. It's neat. The base looks cool. Tiny rim as well. Oh no, look, there's a little splodge there. I'm joking. But I like it. I like the colour scheme. I like the fact that you've gone for the off-white for the skull. And then you've gone with that teal sort of greeny blue for the rest of it. You've done that rusty metal here and there and everywhere. You even tried to go for a bit of glow effect here, which is really cool. And a nice green blade. I mean, it's really nice. Oh, here's the back of it. It's cool stuff, man. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, keep up that rusty effect. That looks really cool. And you know, the way you've painted it, it gives it that nice weathered effect. So it's like really sort of beaten by the elements and the millions of years it's been fast asleep. You can hear Kev's clicks, but photos chose when to change. Ah, man. What's Driz tea? Or drizzle? Are the pictures loading now? Just tell me. Right. So, next up, we have Mr. Adam Dodge. So again, this is entered in as a force. So, let's have a look. So we've got a gun emplacement here. Nice foliage. Nice camo. I like the... It's an effective blend of earthy and leafy colours along with the camo as well. I like the, you know, like the scattering of the dead leaves and stuff like that. It's really nice. It's very nice. Also, I'm leaning in just to get a good look. Yeah, it's really nice. And then we got a polka dot tank, which I think is quite fun. A good use of weathering there as well, because of course you get really muddy and gritty under there. I think it's interesting actually as well, because you know you got the typical camo blotches going on, but then it's, you know, broken up by these polka dots. It's quite interesting. And again, look, there's a nice bit of weathering. You've got the rust going on there as well. I really like it. And then that's the force together, so that's really nice. There's a lot of things to look at as well between each of the miniatures. So, you know, that's a compliment to both the sculpts themselves, but also the fact that you've brought it out of the miniatures as well. So it's really good. And like I said, good choice of foliage. Nice. It's a nice little diorama in itself, isn't it? It's really good, man. Currently we see Kev 941. Oh dear. But no, yeah, no, the boys have done a really, really good job. I'm not just saying it, like they've done a fantastic job for sure. Okay, so that's Adam's entry, and now didn't get the others finished, so this is mine. Mrs. B's gonk. Okay, so that's your entry. It's a good thing I do catch your live shows now and then, so I know for a fact you did start painting that this month. Can't see the minis. Alright, so this is an interesting miniature. Okay. Mrs. B's gonk. Is that what it's called? It's an interesting one, that, isn't it? Nice choice of colours. I like the fact that there's so much character in the miniature as well. I'm not sure what to make of it. It's really cool. You know, that broom looks I'll say it, that broom looks really cool. The fish is awesome. I like the fact that you've done a little eye on the fish as well. Do I see a frog arm hanging out there as well? That's cool. That's got a lot of character, to be honest, hasn't it? So you 3D printed this yourself as well. That's pretty cool. Puma, not a tank. It's an armored car. All right. Hello, Lupus. There we go. I said it wrong on purpose so you would turn up in chat. All right. But no, it's a really cool miniature. Like I said, it's got a lot of character. You've got a nice choice of colours there. And there's like this little thing that's going on with the fish and the cauldron, which I think adds a lot to the miniature. It's alright, isn't it? Again, like nice blend on the skin tones as well. Got a sort of Wicked Witch of the West vibe going on there. Nice one. Alright. Now we got Waylanders Wandering. So, this is the Dread, the Redemptor Dread of whatever variant it is from the Leviathan box set. So it's a pretty cool little stance, power stance. And this is it painted up. And instantly hitting me is the uniformity of it. Because I've seen the rest of the Space Marines you've done in the Blood Raven colour scheme. And it's bang on par with the rest of the army. So that's really cool. I like the colour choice as well. But base really like lights it up, doesn't it? Like you got this sort of just robust functionality of a miniature here, and then all this prettiness going on at the base. Again, very neat paintwork. Good use of the transfer. I would have liked to see maybe some scroll work, and I'm being cheeky with that. Because it is really difficult to do. Like, I mean, you've seen my scroll work on here. It's like, but no, it's a fantastic miniature, and it's been brought to life. And it's bringing the grim darkness of the 41st millennium into a pretty garden, which I love. Oh, that's what. There we go. So yeah, nice clean rim. That's what she said. Nice clean paint job. Beautiful foliage. That's also what she said. It's just a nice standard. It really is a nice standard for you know, a centerpiece in your army. I really do like it. It's really cool. That's what you're all saying in the chat. There's the gonk. So I think there's a bit of latency, so I think you lot are like miles away from Ballistus Dread. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you are a couple of minutes away from me in terms of latency. And never mind. It's cool. So what I'm gonna do is save image. Saved. I'm gonna take the best image of each one Save. And I'm going to put them all together. So we can see them as intended. And by the way, these are, oh whoops, these are staying on my PC because I'm very bad at deleting things. I really should delete things. Alright, and there we go. I think that was it, wasn't it? Yeah. So upload a file. So we got 6 entries. 6 entries. Oh my days. Okay. So just pop in and say hi. It's all right, Bunker. I'm glad you're here to increase my average viewership. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, I know the lag has just been absolutely crazy, hasn't it? Dude, I know for a fact, Bill, you can knock it out. I know for a fact you can. Right? I have the it's not a blind like faith thing. What on earth? Bugger off. Not you. I had the little notification. So it's not a blind faith thing. It is literally, I know for a fact you can do it. I know you have the skill set, man. And I'd absolutely love to see you do it. So watch out. Why aren't you writing a 3 mil by 1 mil? Yeah, exactly. Or you know, you could get transfers even. I'm sure there's transfers with writing on. Get that popped on, and that would just be the icing. Not even the icing, it would be the cherry on the cake, because it's such great work. It's just such a nice standard of painting. And that little extra, just as transfer, would just be chef's kiss. So you know, it's but it's up to you, dude. Right, so we have got 6 exciting entries. They're all fantastic, each one for their own reasons, but there can only be one winner. Now remember, just because you didn't win does not mean that you're not great, that what you did isn't great, and that you should just burn your brushes, throw your pots in the bin, and you know, bin all your miniatures. Don't do that. This is to encourage you to get painting, to practice, to do your best and keep pushing yourself. And not only that, but it inspires the heck out of me to see this, to see all the different approaches, to see the different ways of painting, the different styles. And yeah, no, like, I see this and then my brain just goes off on like a dozen different projects that I want to start straight away. But of course I can't. So put some new batteries in my computer. It's not the battery. The battery's fine. Might help your lag if you had some spare memory. Right? It's... The thing is, right? It's got 16 gig RAM in it. It's not the memory. It's the software lagging it all up. So... Yeah, I gotta repeat what Bill said there. Adam, their color work is really awesome, and with just a little more work on the brush control, they will have great paint work. Like, you've got little artists on the way there, so definitely 100%. Maybe if you didn't have 5,000 photos of your face saved on your laptop. Joke's on you. It's all on my phone. So, I do need to clear out some old video stock, by the way. Exactly. I know. I saw what you said there, Boyd. But yeah. So, with that in mind, we have to decide on who's the winner. Now, normally I would do like a third, second, and first thing, but because, again, I think all of you have done such a fantastic job, I'm just going to go straight ahead and choose the winner. And then, you know, because I think you all, the fact that you've entered, the fact that you've got something painted, the fact that you've all done in your own ways, your own styles, your own color schemes, it's fantastic. But there can only be one winner. So, just waiting for the lag to calm down, because it's killing the stream. And this is terrible. It really is. You know what? You know, I think it might be the settings got redone. Every time I swap the profile over from the Twitch one to the YouTube one, it resets the bitrate and everything like that. So I'm going to click ignore stream service setting recommendations, if it will let me. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Put the names in a tombola. I'm not spinning the wheel. Like I said. Oh, it's not letting me. Okay, right. We'll just get to it. So, once again, you're fantastic. Amazing work. But there can only be one winner. This is going to be based on many things, and I'm not like Golden Demon. I'll even tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for color choices. I'm looking for theme. I'm looking for brush control. I'm looking for variations in technique. The execution of those techniques, and rule of cool as well, because, you know, there we go. That's my 6 criterias. So, with that in mind, the winner of season 2 I don't know. Shall I hold you waiting even longer? I'm joking. All right, so right, so the ultimate champion of the KFC season 2 is, and this is by a narrow margin, It's Mr. Adam Dodge. So, Mr. Adam Dodge, congratulations. And again, it was such a difficult choice. I literally had to have a couple of days to mull it over since the submissions closed, because it was just what I don't know. It was just what pushed it over for me. Was the combination of various techniques in there. Like you've got the nice earthy bases with the nice foliage that ties in so well with the paint scheme that you've done. The miniatures do form a nice little scenario as well, which is nice. It's not just random miniatures plopped together. I like the creativity of the polka dots, and yet it fits well with the rest of the camo scheme. The use of weathering on there is really, really, really nice. The rusting, the mud and grime and dirt. As a package, it was really, really good. So for that reason, it just itched it over the finish line. But like I said, the other entries were absolutely fantastic, and it was so close, and it was, oh, you know what I mean? And it's hard being in this position, man. It really is, because I had two other people I used to fob off some of this responsibility to, and then I'd be the tiebreaker, and now it's just me, and it's fucking hard. So, but I tell you what, the true winner, as Andrew said, is the hobby. You've all done fantastic. You really have. You've all improved leaps and bounds in the past 6 months, and you're gonna just keep going off into the stratosphere. So thank you, everyone, for entering, for participating. Commiserations to those who haven't made it, but like I said, this is not the only time we're doing this. We've got a brand new season starting, so you're gonna have another chance to go for it. Hey, be quiet, Lupus. So yeah, congratulations. So you are the proud owner of a £20 gift voucher for Element Games. And again, big thank you to Element Games for sending that out to me. You also get a paint over from Artists Empire, and you get the exclusive one-of-a-kind Season 2 Champion t-shirt. So congratulations. You know what? I have to say, I might have to do a Youngbloods. I don't know. I don't think I can afford it. Plus, I only got two young viewers, so I don't think I could make that stretch. But the fact that they've done really well. They've gone up against four other entries by grown-ass adults, so they've done really well. Bunker, I love how different that miniature is. Waylander, again, amazing standard. It is just there. It's done, and it looks fantastic, and you keep that consistency, and it's beautiful. And then Ed, he done such a fantastic job with that rogue, with the base and the color matching and everything like that, the layering of it. It was fantastic, and it was just so hard to choose. So well done, everyone. You all did fantastic. You really have. Like I said, that's not the end. All winners of the past 6 months of the challenges, you all get a sticker as well. Again, I'll get them ordered at the end of the month. Sorry for the wait. It is literally just I gotta wait for the AdSense to kick in. uh, you know, because being made redundant, and that we still got a week holiday in Pontins later this month, and we just had a kids party. So yeah, it will be out to all of you. The camo's called Splinter Pattern. Thank you, Lupus. You see, that's why I have you about. You always educate me. So, with that in mind, we still have okay, so we still have get wrecked, man. No, like it's not a case that I've never seen that pattern before. It's just a case that he's actually done it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I liked. So that's all right. You know what? Those kids are gonna be really awesome. They just got to keep at it. They're already awesome. What am I saying? But what I'm saying is, they can only get better. So, for July, let's have a look and see. I haven't even checked July's entries, so we got a lot of interest. I just posted a picture of his pug. Oh man. And then yeah, I posted a warning. Wayland has done a stunning one. Ed didn't even finish. So, look at that, Bill. Again, consistency, amazing work. I mean, how can you get mad at that? Look at that. That looks fantastic, right? Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks, Mark. Right, so you know what, right? I think just between me and you, Bill, even if Ed did finish this, I don't think it would have won anyway. That's just between me and you. But it's a shame no one actually finished their things. A lot of, like I said, a lot of enthusiasm. I think I all got distracted by the fight. So let's keep looking, because you know what? Again, look, see consistency, but at a very, very good level, like a high level of consistency. And that's why I love what Bill does. Okay, great choice of transfers there for the details. The base looks lush. I like the color choice there on the nid. Nice. That greeny blue really goes nice with the red. Because of course, you know, like green is like bang opposite to red on the color wheel, isn't it? So going sort of just slightly adjacent of that, it works really well. You like it. And you got a glowy sword as well. Glowy sword, great skin. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it would have been hard to beat you on this one anyway. So there we go. So Bill is our first KFC champion of season 3. Boom. Done and dusted. Can't even go wrong with that. Can't even go wrong with that, man. So congratulations, dude. And I want to see a big congratulations in the chat. I want to see all the fanfare with the emojis for everyone who's entered, and for our 2 winners tonight. To Adam George, the season 2 champion, and to Bill, our season 3, our very first season 3 champion. And you have a good night, Adam. No worries, mate. To be honest, I lose about half the viewership when it hits 10 o'clock anyway, so I should do this earlier more often. So, with that said and done, shall we move on to, what are we going to move on to? Community Corner? Shall we do Community Corner? I think we should do Community Corner, right? Right, first I want to see all those emojis flying up on the screen. If it works, I don't know. It's been so laggy today. It's disgusting. I've done all my updates. I think it's the updates that fuck it up. Or has it lagged up that much? It's whenever I move. That's what it is. I move and all of a sudden the frames go from like a healthy 29 frames per second to like 15. And the CPU goes from like 30 odd to like 80. 80%. It's disgusting. So there we go. I've been chatting for a whole minute just to get the first few emojis. Alright. Oh my god, the latency is disgusting. Alright, I'll have to get that sorted. So, yes, okay. Yeah, let's get on to Community Corner then. Now, before I do so, I do want to say, from now on, all the Friday night lives, they're going to be moving over to Twitch. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is purely practical reasons. With Twitch, there's more of an incentive to do live streams than on YouTube. But not only that, the switching of profiles, I think, is having an effect on the quality of the stream as well. So in order to avoid further laggy shenanigans and confusions, because I know there's going to be days where I'm in a rush and I don't switch the profiles, and I go to start streaming on YouTube and I end up streaming on Twitch. So I'm going to be moving all the live streams over to Twitch, but from this day forward, I will be posting the recordings of those live streams over onto YouTube, so you don't get to miss it. So even if you don't catch it live on Twitch, you can still join in and watch it at your own leisure. So there we go. I think that was the big announcement, actually. Yes. Also, I'm looking to do 3 nights a week on Twitch. Still haven't quite figured out which nights, but I will be posting it on all the social media, and I'll be posting it on all the websites as well, so you'll get email notifications of the schedule and the times. And there we go. Yeah, I want to have a proper schedule, 3 times a week. It might not be evenings, it might be daytimes. I don't know. I'm still not sure what's going to happen with that. Most likely it will be evenings until at least September, when the kids go back to school, and I figure out whether or not I am going to get into commission work and dive headlong into content creation properly to make a living, or if I end up getting a job anyway. Who knows? So we'll see how it goes. So thank you everyone for your support. Like, it really does mean the world to me, because again, without that support, this wouldn't be a thing. So thank you so much. And now with all that gone, done and dusted, let's get on to Community Corner. And I'm really hoping it doesn't just die on me. So here we go. Are you still there? Oh my god, it went down to 1 frame per second. Ah, that's disgusting. Yeah, I told everyone about it many a time. I was doing the finalists facing off, but then I was also doing one for everyone else to enter to start the new season. So there was a little overlap. And it also meant that the finalists had like 2 chances to win as well, because they could have done the finalist thing and then entered in the monthly thing as well, like Bill did. So he's a clever cookie. He pays attention. Who said a potty mouth word? Naughty Kev. Need to be more vigilant. Yeah. Start one now. Just don't post a pic till you finish. No more copyright claims then. Video memes. Here I come. Oh, that's another thing, by the way. So Epidemic Sounds. That's where I get my music from, right? I've got 4 years worth of videos and live streams. Well, not so much the live streams, but I've got a lot, and all of it has at some point a song that's been licensed by Epidemic Sound. Now I got an email saying that from next month their price is going to increase from £10 a month to 15 something. Like it's over 50% increase. It's ridiculous. But the problem is, if I don't carry on paying that, then if the moment I stop paying it and the subscription stops, every single video that has that has one of their licensed songs on it gets flagged immediately. How shit is that? So if we will have to do a hangout. Yes, we will. Yeah, you know what? Actually, like Twitch, you can even do on your phone. You just have the camera point in the direction. You don't even have to be on screen. It's just once it takes like a 1 or 2 Tesco's before you get Tesco's. Bloody hell. It takes a couple of goes just testing it out to sort of figure out where everything goes, but I mean it's simple enough. Yeah, I know, it's dying. Alright, so we're gonna include last week's Community Corner entries because I missed last Friday's due to the party. So let's go to it. Let's get to it. Everybody, kick it to it. Everybody, get into it. Everybody, everybody, everybody. Let's get it started. Ha! Let's get it started in here. Okay, I won't. So, Void Captain Bazooka, he says, I've recently finished my Black Shield Marauder with Pariah Bolter and Chain Axe. It's one of a few quicker chain kit bashes I'm aiming to use as painting practice for this army. Did you just say you're going to paint something? Did you say you're going to paint something? No way. No way. Oh yeah, that Terminator was banging, mate. Banging. So there you go. Look at all that. Bells and whistles and gubbins all done, all nice. Lovely jubbly. Closer up details on here. I mean, look at that. That's just There's the catch release and everything, you know. It's dirty birdie. I love it. It's almost as if he could do his own custom line, right? He could do his own line of custom made sculpts. I mean, they're kit bashed enough that he could get them done up nicely. Look at that. To be honest, that just reminds me of a loaded nappy. Like, I know it's extended to make room for the magazine, even though I don't think they holster their pistols loaded. I think that's how they get around the design flaw of it being so thin. But yeah, it's a good looking fella, isn't it? It's awesome. The Chop Man. And I'm recently working on my second Black Shield Marauder Chief. He'll lead the more basic kit bashes I've made. Okay. I mean, that looks cool anyway. See, you got a bit of blue tech just to hold the pose. I think I remember you working on this before, actually. There's the made up link there to hold it in place. Oh my god, look at the disgusting nubs there from the sprue. Ah, disgraceful, mate. Disgraceful. I said bolter. Oh, you said bolter. Oh, never mind. Forget it. Why am I reading the comments in order? It's ridiculous. Anyways, so yeah, no. Looks great, dude. And then, of course, there's the gong. Lovely jubbly. Oh, a bit of shadow on there. Oh, it changes it all of a sudden, doesn't it? It's more serious now. But yeah, no, it's lovely, mate. But we've already fawned over it enough. Let's move on. Mr. Waylander, again, with his awesome looking blood ravens, ready to steal the shoes from under your feet. Yeah, seriously, dude. I need to get some tufts like that. They're just so cool. So cool. And again, just great work all round. I like it a lot. And it is the Dready, the Invictus Dread, I think is what he called it before, wasn't it? I don't know. Chat's actually moved. Oh my god. People were talking in the chat. Who knew? Yeah, so we've fawned over this enough, I think. I think we've gone like, ooh. But I mean, look at the bases. Ooh. That's awesome. Ooh. Oh, he's like Venus flytraps. That's pretty cool. But yeah, lovely work, dude. Honestly, keep it. I'll keep it up, man. I want to keep seeing. I want to keep seeing you paint. Does that make sense? I want to keep seeing you paint Space Marines. Yeah, it makes sense. English is my first language. So yeah, awesome work. Now on to this week's Community Corner. And we've got this really cool sculpt that Bunko's working on. It's really nice. I like the skin tones and the choice of metallics there. I like it. Is that like a Kopesh? Kopesh? You know, like a curved sword. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. But looks awesome. I like it. Well done, dude. And Bill, he's got this interesting character. I believe this was is this a commemorative one for a character from a book? I believe so. But anyway, great color choices. I like, again, like you've done the scratchy technique there for both texture and blending of colors. Very nice. I like the sword. We've got a little glowy thing going on there for the power of it. The power sword. Dialed it right back on the base, but for good reason. It's very fitting for that theme. Looks nice. Again, nice choice of colours as well. There we go. Here's a frontal. If you're going for a guardsman, it's just bloody had enough. It's absolutely knackered. Battle beaten. Excuse me. But still got some fire in her heart. I think you nailed it, dude. Behave. Right, so yeah, I love it, dude. Really, really nice. Really nice. Pose and everything. Hello. Alright, so the wife has just walked in. The youngest is still awake. So they're going to keep in bed. So I'm not going to be too loud now. I'm going to bring the mic lower. This is after hours at the hobby corner. Oh yeah. Oh. Alright, so thank you, Bill, for sharing. Next up is... I really do feel like a radio DJ right now. You like the buffering circle the best. What can I do, man? So, Mr. Fish has got more nerdly stuff going on. Not much time to paint, but I've been building more shenanigans. Okay. A nerdly greater demon. So no, it's not greater demon, it's the demon prince. But it's heavily converted. It's really nice. Ooh. I did single knot on it. Hang on. I just gotta... I did do a single knot. But it won't. Hang on, so I've got to help the wife undress. That's right, they can hear you. I think I did it too tight.
Yeah, you did. No, I can't get it off. Do you want me to wait until after your night?
No, it's fine. I just need you to step just a little bit closer to me. There we go. Giggity.
You're going to call the dog. I'll probably sort out. The dog will come in.
You won't. There we go. Done.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, just sat on the headphones. Oh. There we go. Oh my god, the volume went up. I can hear everything. I don't like that. Turn the volume off so I don't have to hear a thing. And I just wear the headphones just for the looks. So, really cool conversion there. We got some Chogoths. Okie dokie. By the way, what's going on with the camera AI? Because it's made them look almost like they're 2D painted. Or have you actually got paint on them? That's weird, isn't it? You gotta let me know, man. The fly traps. Ooh. I think I've seen it there, Bill. Okay, right. Now I'll see where you lot are. Oh, broken and bent. That's an interesting take on it as well. I mean, look at the mushrooms sprouting out of it as well. That's mad. I mean, I've seen a lot of conversions for orcs for this Necron vehicle, just, you know, as like the Band Moon sort of thing. But this is a different take completely. It's fascinating. There's a lot of chains going on here. That's weird. Got like a bit of rock just hanging from a chain. But it's awesome. I really do like it. It's painted as Napoleonic 60th rifles. Oh, nice. Guardswoman. Void, behave. Guardsman is a plural terminology. Anyways, so yeah, thanks for sharing, Mr. Fish. We've got this from Mark. He started Captain America. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, I like that. That is really cool, man. You got nice segregated colouring on the stripes there, which helps it make, you know, stand out a lot more. Good bit of shading on the blues. It's great work. There you go. Captain America's ass. It looks awesome, dude. I can't wait to see it finish. Especially just shield as well. That's going to look cool. The late show with intermittent Kev. What can I say? Oh, he's working on another thing as well. An Orky bust of some kind. That's going to be interesting. That's a nice sculpt. Those teeth look a bit cat-like. You know what I mean? You see how like needle sharp they are. Too much like cats. No, thank you. No, thank you. But thanks for posting, Monka. And Davide. The late lag show with intermittent Kev. Oh, there we go. I was wondering why you retracted that message. So, oh, he's got his Dracoffs going on there. Got a whole bunch of Stormcast here. Nice. Working through a nice backlog there. And then you got your passports out. Where are you off to? Preparing some travel essentials for my holiday. I love it. That's very cool, right? Like, he's got a little tin of paints. He's got his brushes. Job done. Yeah, why not, man? Why not? You gotta have a bit of time for yourself as well on a holiday. Thanks for sharing, dude. Alright, you know the lag has been so bad on this, right? They only just caught up to the bit where I started helping you undress. That's mad, isn't it? It's like 3 or 4 minutes ago. Raven's Rook made a start on Makistu. It's still a long way to go blending cloaks and highlights. Well, it's a really good start. I imagine it's a lot like painting Stormcast. Just spray gold, drop a ton of Agrix Earthshade or Seraphim Sepia, depending on if you want it like brassy or yellowy gold, and then dry brush the heck out of it. Drop in the reds, layer them up, pick up some details, done. Message deleted by tabletop ready me's. Wonder if he could organise a piss up in a brewery. Wow, thank you. Well, considering I don't really drink, probably not. Hey, it's nice gold. I like the gold on there. Gotta make sure you share with us when it's finished. For sure. Thanks for sharing, dude. So yeah, we already saw this Black Shield Marauder Chief, but now he's made a joint for the arm. With some styrene tubing, no less. This guy, that's crazy. Look at that. That's awesome, right? Boom, just like that. Job done. No fuss, no mess, no fuss. No need to cuss. I think a lot of you are on different points in the stream as well. I think because the buffering has hit all of you at different points. You're also watching the stream at different points, but you're not watching it in real time. You know what I mean? Like, there's a few of you who might be a minute behind me. There's a few of you who are 5 minutes behind me. It's weird. Hey, it looks great. Thanks for sharing, Mr. Void. And the last one, Mr. Fish, managed some boingrots while we chatted. Blimey. You did all of that while we were chatting. That's awesome. Well, thank you for sharing as well. Right. Well, I think that is it for Community Corner. And like I said, I did have planned to play the blankety blank theme tune and just do like a bit of voice work over it. But with the way that the stream has been going, I'm not going to at all tempt fate at trying to play some media whilst streaming, because it's just not going to work very well. So with that in mind, memes of the week, memes of the week, memes of the week. Okay, so we've got 2 weeks worth of memes to shift through. Shift or sift? I don't know. Where were we lot? Right. So today is the 4th of August. It was the 31 days last month. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July. Yes, there was. So 4 at 14 means 10 off of there. So down to the 20th, I believe it is, or the 21st. It'll be the 20th. Yeah, okay, so those were the word games that you did, and the pro thing, and there we go. Right, so, from the 22nd, there we go. And, alright, apologies, kid's calling, he's on the toilet, and the wife's just fallen asleep, so, BRB. Um, so I'm gonna have to apologize and leave it there. Uh, my oldest son is a little under the weather. And he needs a bit of hand. So we're gonna have to postpone this one. I might
Can you
do.
just do it quickly?
It's 2 weeks worth of memes.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go off and help sort the kid out.
Oh, wow.
So I do apologise. You know, the wonders of being a parent. But I think what I'll do is I'll do a recording of me in real time, reacting to everything. And yeah, I'll post it up later. So I do apologise for cutting it short. But once again, thank you to these amazing people for your support. It means the world to me. Thank everyone for liking, subscribing, leaving messages as well, joining the Discord and the painting competitions. I want to say thank you to everyone for just being part of the community. It means the world to me. If you want to sort yourself out with hobby supplies and stuff like that, again, hit the link in the description. To Element Games, to anyone else where you want to get your stuff, because you know it helps me out and you still get your stuff at no extra cost to you. Once again, big loves to all of you. Stay safe, and yeah, have a look at the Patreon. No. Peace.